Afternoon, everyone. It is Friday, night number 2 of the Masters. We had a lot of work to do last night and even this early morning. Dad spun out in the feature running, I think it was like 14. And was running with those guys in the back, and unfortunately they had nowhere to go. Him in the left front bent up some of the nose pieces in the bumper. Got all that straightened out. One thing that we did not get straightened out was the upper A-frame. I'll show you what it looks like. We ended up borrowing a part from Doug Carlson, so thank you, Doug, for allowing us to use that part for the time being to get us back on the track. This is what it looks like. So that is the upper A-frame. We got it to work. Dad and Keith are down there right now fixing the car, getting it all back together, and I guess we'll just look forward to night number 2, and we can't do any worse than we did last night. So we see we got the new upper A-arm right there. Got the toe all fixed. Fix the quarter panel here, so it's starting to look like a race car again.
So we are out here at Cedar Lake Speedway for night number 2 of the Masters 3-day event. It is Friday night, June 17th. So we're just doing last minute prep here as the modifieds, US MTS modifieds, are out there for their hot laps and time trial portion. The guys are busy making final adjustments to the car, tires, just checking things over after hot laps. Got it back together after last night's little issue. It was more than a little issue, but got it put back together. Made a few changes as the car really wasn't quite right last night. Do you have any thoughts for tonight?
No.
No thoughts?
But just see if we survive.
Just survive?
Not very good in this thing.
Yeah, well, hopefully it handles better.
The rack and pinion, this is the fastest one they make, and we shouldn't have that in there. We need a lot slower rack in there.
Yeah.
I can't feel what the cars go through in, really. So everything happens.
So you're saying you're probably going to have to replace that rack and pinion?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Everybody who knows anything about parts and how much they cost, that one's not cheap. So, in the meantime...
More expensive, we don't replace it, we keep wrecking.
Well, I get that. Okay, I get that. We knew that
And I'm not making an excuse.
No, third row outside in this heat race. for Lance Halfer for 2 laps, so I'm probably videoing
The sun
him.
is in just the right place. You can't see anything in the transport.
Yeah.
You should try sitting in the stands and catching the sun in your eyes and the reflection off the lake.
Well, you don't get the reflection of the lake, but you get everything in that car.
But you go fishing or something.
Just frogs in there, that's all.
There's no walleye.
So, I put more stagger in it for you, because to me, when you drive it right, it's good. Now, it does look like you need a little more rear steer right in the center for just a turn.
Did you notice the car would kick out sometimes?
Yes.
I'd break traction.
But Lance Halfer's doing the same thing.
That's the first time that car drew up traction, meaning it's freed up a little bit.
So, I took my...
I had to back off. Did you see it? Huh? 66. And that's on the bottom.
I think leave it alone.
We might have the right gear in it.
Did you say it was bottoming out?
What?
Did you say it was bottoming out?
It did bottom out a couple
Because
times.
we kept coming through the ruts. Hopper and all those guys were coming above it, and they turn their cars into slick. And as soon as you get into slick in the center, they all drive right off the tax strip and pull away from you every time you hit that rut.
So now we're just putting fuel in. I guess Tim's already in the car. Keith just reminded Tim, keep her in one piece so we can sleep in tomorrow.
Well, James said the biggest thing is like, and everyone, not just James, but a lot of people, is they all say that when you want to stop, you stop. Touch them. Like if you turn left and hit your brakes, you're going left and you're going to stop.
Absolutely. That's really...
Like it's what you exactly want. Like when you're racing supers and mods, like
Another thing that's a whole different ball game.
well, this thing is a huge learning curve. Really, is what it is. And
The brakes are different, the steering's different.
You know, makes it sound like we're making excuses. It's just the truth.
well, yeah. I mean, you told me when you first started racing. What happened with that? When Dad first started racing, they didn't have power steering.
No.
And then they
We
came
had big
out,
steering wheels like this.
Then they came out with
Big clown, I call it the big clown steering wheel.
Then they came out with power steering, and then they came out with a quicker. You had a box, you had just a, what was it, a GM box, and then you had a
Just old set.
2-to-1 Quickner or 12-to-1 Quickner, whatever it was. And then a couple years ago, well, not even a couple years ago, I would probably say about 7, 8, 9 years ago, people started having these sweet boxes, and Dad's always told me, oh, it's just a pet rock. Well, I'm telling you right now, they're a game changer. You run them in our mods, and you can, I don't know, they're really nice. And then you have a rack and pinion, which is what these guys have, and they're completely different. I mean, Dad's like, well, why don't you hot lap it? I'm sorry, but I don't want to drive it.
We're gonna go around one more time here and get everybody in line. And we're gonna go. Yeah,
no, but they were towing the move over flag. So I couldn't try to pass the other guy because I didn't want to move. I could have got him.
It looked way better.
Yeah, here.
Did it feel way better?
Yeah, car was good.
Yeah, it actually stayed under you and you were passing.
Yeah, no, I was okay with it.
So it is night number 3 at the Masters. Last night, it was a lot better than Thursday night. Dad started 6th in his heat race and got 4th. Everything is by passing points, and so he ended up starting 12th on the opening green flag. The track was not ready to even be raced on yet. They went green, and the guy on the inside of the row behind them hit him in the left rear, threw the car up in the air, and as you guys saw in the video, very lucky to just spin out and knock the tire off the bead. And actually, in fact, here's the tire right here. It never even hurt the rim, didn't hurt the tire, nothing. So we got very lucky. Came back to the pits. They didn't bring us down to the work area. I think Dad thought there was a lot more stuff broke than what there was. There ended up being a red flag. We put a new tire on it. Just sent him back out there to make some laps, get him more comfortable with the steering because it's completely different than anything he's ever been used to. So even though it wasn't what we had wanted, it was better than what we had thought before. And so tonight is night number 3 of the Masters, and we will see what we can do for tonight. We have a little bit of work to do and some missing bolts. Found out Dad forgot to put the breather on the transmission, so we got to put some oil and everything and keep going here and clean the car up, check bolts, all that fun stuff. So really.
And we put all the boys to work getting the car cleaned up. As you can see, maybe, I don't know if you can, it is pretty dirty after last night. So we have my nephew Bennett, and we have Ari over there helping Cody. So we're getting ready for hot laps.
10 cars, 10 laps. We'll try it again as we get set to go. This time by as we work towards turn number 4. Green flags in the air. Hukovsky's your leader. Look out in turn 2. Well, they got stacked up on the start.
Recap of the Masters weekend. How do you think you did?
It was a horrible weekend. It's probably one of the worst weekends I've had racing.
Ever?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
three nights, didn't get anything. Didn't do good on any 3 nights.
So what you're saying is you're pretty defeated.
Next weekend, it's for them, yeah, but next weekend comes and you're all ready to go again.
Yeah, I know. It puts a bug in the back of your
we
brain there.
We should have changed the rack opinion on that before we got it. We knew a couple months ago that it was the second fastest one they make, and several people looked at it and went, "Wow, you put that's in here?" And I'm like, well, I knew it was going to be. I knew the steering on late model is always something everybody has to get used to.
Yeah, it's quick.
It's quick, but we thought we'd try it. We thought maybe by putting a bigger steering wheel in it would slow the steering down a little bit, that I could do it, and I can do it. But after watching these videos and stuff, the car's twitchier than heck. I can't really feel the right front like you should. It's too much. So we got another rack coming, and we should have did it before, but we didn't. So that should be here first part of the week. We'll get that in there. I'm almost positive it'll make a huge difference. The other thing is on Thursday night when I spun out in the feature, we had screwed the part of the car up when we set it up. We made a mistake there. And I had told Cody that something funny about the car, even though I wasn't used to the car. Something wasn't right or whatever, and in the feature it just snapped free on me. It just came around like right now. And after talking to AJ Demo, we went through a couple different deals and told us we had screwed that part up and to put it back the way he had it, and the car was better. But I still have a problem feeling the steering wheel, and the car's all over the place, and can't be smooth, and you can't be smooth, you can't be confident in what you're doing. And the feature on Friday night, you'll see that you saw in the video, the wreck, you got hit in the left rear. That same thing with Saturday night. That isn't anybody's, none of our faults. The racetrack put water on the bottom of the track, which is fine, but we need to run it in a little bit. Both times the cars on the inside of me just slid up just enough that caused contact. The one Saturday night, worse than the one Friday night, but still the same reason. It's, the 24 is not his fault. He did exactly what everybody would do, is dive to the bottom and try to get around people. But when you hit water, the car is going to turn right. Shouldn't be racing on a track like that. But that's what happens when you're a filler class.
Very noticeable when you're not being smooth in the steering or even the gas. If you watch, open late models or even soda late models or even the crate cars, the guys that are up front that are winning races or passing guys are the guys that aren't making, their steering wheel isn't jerking all over the place and, like you said, really twitchy. So it's costs us a couple $100 or more than that to put a new rack in it, but and guess what? If it fixes the problem, then the
other thing I noticed by watching putting all these videos together is how slow those crate cars look.
Yeah, they're not slow on lap times.
No, and we looked at the lap times between that and the regular with soda late models, and they were 3 to 6, 7 tenths slower is all they are. And their lap times were as fast or faster than the modifieds there. But I think it might have something to do just because they sound like a regular car going down the road. They're not. They don't sound like a race car.
No.
And I think that's what it is. But
when we started your car to warm up, and we're mixed in with the late models and the modified, I had to check a couple times, make sure it was running, because you couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
So it literally sounds like a pickup truck.
And this crate thing is new to us, and it's new to everybody up north here because this is new. I don't think that crate late model class has been here for 3 years.
It's been here for 3 years.
And they're funny.
So is that all you had to say?
That's all I got to say.
Well, thanks for watching this video. We hope you guys enjoyed it more than we enjoyed the weekend.
Oh, the one thing you didn't do, we need to tell about the people that won the tickets. I got their pictures, but there's nothing that says who they are.
I think so. The one winner was John Lytle. He got a free ticket, and the other winner was Joe Parent. Very nice people. John's been a big supporter of our racing for a very long time. As far as Joe Parent, I've never met the guy until Saturday night. Seems like a great guy. We go to the races quite often, and we like to do these things because, one, we're helping Cedar Lake out by promoting, the Masters or the Nationals, some of their bigger events, but it also helps our channel. So,
it helps people.
Yeah, get into the races.
Yeah,
and come out.
And you're going to be giving away tickets for the Nationals upcoming too, but that's still a month and a half away. So.
But if you have people that are interested in coming to the Nationals and money might be tight, hey, this is a way for maybe you can get a night.
$50, yeah.
Right, save a night. If you wanted to come 2 nights, but you can only afford one, you know what? Maybe you can come 2 nights. You might be a lucky winner. So stay tuned to our channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. That not only helps us, but it'll help you too. Get updates when we post a video.
The subscribing thing, I never got it before. I looked here a while ago. About 90% of the people that watch the videos, none of them, they're not subscribed. And how YouTube works is the algorithms and stuff like that will move us up higher if we get more subscriptions, and there's monetization and stuff like that. So just, you know, do us a favor, click the subscribe, like button and stuff like that.
Yeah, we appreciate it more than you know. Like I said, might as well just close this video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. And just keep the car straight.
He's racing night. We'll see what the heck happens.
I kept it straight last night. Oh, 2 for 2.
Your gaze, I saw the sun shining over clear as a California day.